What's the word, y'all?
It's your boy Slops Pree.
Your man Slops Pree.
And we're probably right.
Alright, man, we here. We're back after another dope episode, man. We have
special guest in the building.
Exactly, man. You know, every now and then we have to lend our expertise, even though we're probably right most of the time. We have to get the person that is actually right. You understand what I'm saying? Today we have a dope guest for a dope topic. Today we're talking about women MCs, female rappers. I don't like saying female no more because women get mad at that.
I was there for it.
Yeah, but you know, women rappers, and the person that puts me on to most of the women rappers that I know that are up and coming would be you. Give a round of applause for a little bit of Chit chat, please. We got a live audience. Can
The show is sponsored by hiphopdose.com.
Oh, Hip Hop Dose, yes, please. Thank you for housing us, hiphopdose.com. But little Chit chat.
Hi everybody, I'm happy to be here. This is a long time coming.
Yeah,
so I'm happy to finally be here and to talk about this topic because y'all already know.
I think we were supposed to do this episode before we did the DMX episode.
Yeah, but that one came out because obviously, like, but I mean, like, you are the what you call it, the connoisseur for pretty girls like the trap music. You understand what I'm saying? That's your playlist, that's your brand, that's the thing that you go by. But you're also like at the forefront of pushing new artists that are women. You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
You took that mantle, you ran with it. I've seen you be upset at times about people not giving you your just due. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, I want to give you flowers because most of the women that I know, like, I had COVID last year. The person that got me through COVID was Flo Milli. The person I heard about Flo Milli from was you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you understand what I'm saying? So it's things like that. So how did you get into just this specific area of women?
Alright, so what pretty much happened was I used to be an intern for like a PR company, and the PR company represented like Amber Rose, Erica Mena, Jill Zarin, and like I used to always have to send pictures and follow up with people to get blog placements, and I was like, I want my own blog. So then I created my own blog, and I was always into female rappers and Nicki Minaj. Well, she really made me into female rap. I like Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim growing up, but when Nicki Minaj came out, I was really crazy about her. So I really started tapping in with more female rappers, and I was like, okay, there's some other dope girls coming up, and I realized that there was no platform for us. And I also feel like every blog, they'll have like one female on there or two females on there, but they don't talk about females a lot. So I wanted to create a space for female rappers, and at the time there was no blog period that was, you know, catering to females in rap.
It's crazy. I'm sorry to cut you off. It's crazy because some of my best upcoming rappers right now are females. I think.
Being who?
Huh?
Which one? Which one?
Chrissy Banks, Billy B, and Lola Brooke.
Billy B still kind of up and coming.
She
I love the fuck. I don't know.
At the same time, Sean doesn't make you not up and coming, but I feel like she's definitely still in that like in between stage. I mean, people in the industry know her, of course, but she's still in that middle ground. I feel like. But yeah, Billy B and Lola Brooke, I fuck with them heavy. I haven't heard of that girl. The first girl you said, Chrissy.
Chrissy Banks, she's nice too.
But I'll check
Narcy and Chef G. That's my top 5 young rappers coming up. So 3 out of the 5 is females.
Let's go. For me, I wanted to know, like, how you came up. This is a perfect storm right now because I think like more than ever, like ever. Even when we had the Brads, the Angie Martinez, when she rapped and stuff like that, I think right now it has more women rappers than like ever. So you kind of like had the perfect storm and stuff like that. Did you see the wave coming, or did you just like, I created the blog, this space, and now like boom, I just.
And I feel like I seen the wave coming. I knew it was gonna happen, and I feel like honestly, I motivated a lot of girls to rap. Like a lot of girls write me all the time, and like, I have relationships with so many female rappers. Like I try my best to give them as much knowledge as possible. Anything I can do to help them, I do. And I feel like I kind of knew like it was gonna be more female rappers, and I wanted it to be more female rappers because why not? You feel me? So, I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, and then here we are.
Good question. You ever thought of rapping?
I mean, not really. I mean, I can like write a few bars. I dropped a freestyle before to act up, but
was you dissing somebody?
I wasn't dissing.
Yo, she's taking shots. She's taking shots. There's a couple subliminals in there.
But overall, nah, I don't want to rap. I'd rather be the person like, you know, curating what's going on and helping the girls. Cause I feel like a lot of the girls need that girl to be there, you know, in the background.
You could be the new age Sylvia Rome.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, damn, you don't know Sylvia Rome? She's like one of the biggest execs in the game, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, my bad.
You gotta edit that.
Yeah, facts, yo. Alright, yeah, so you gotta know that. Alright, man. So let's get into the show, man. Alright, then. So I want, all three of us are gonna give our opinion. I want to start with you. What is the current state of female hip hop?
I think the current state of female hip hop is beautiful. I feel like it's amazing. A lot of people say not so much because girls are only rapping about like pussy and stuff. But I feel like there's a lane for everybody right now. There's a lane for any type of female rap you want. If you want that pussy talk, you got that. If you want that conscious talk, you got that. If you want that drill, you got that. You got whatever you're looking for. And I feel like that's the greatness of female rap right now. Rap overall, period.
I think females don't respect Rhapsody like the way they supposed to. Because she covers what Lauryn Hill would have covered lyrically if Lauryn Hill would have continued with shit. Not saying what Lauryn Hill would continue musically as far as singing and rapping. I'm talking about lyrically wise. Rhapsody covers that part with Lauryn Hill left the void. You understand me? So I think she deserves more respect in the rap game than they give her. Because she's better than a lot of the dudes too.
Yeah, no, Rhapsody is super dope and she is better than a lot of people and a lot of the dudes. But I want people to stop trying to force like certain type of rap on certain people, if that makes sense. Like, you feel me? Like, people say, okay, obviously we all know like Kendrick Lamar is like amazing, J. Cole as well. But some people don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people do not want to hear that. And I feel like we need to stop forcing people to hear some shit they don't want to hear.
We're not gonna do that. That's one thing we're gonna do. But like Meg Thee Stallion, she's forced on us.
I feel Meg at times.
That's industry. A seed was put in the in a pot and it grew. That's an industry pack right there.
I mean, you think Meg Thee Stallion is not talented?
I think she's mad talented.
Yeah, she's
I just don't think.
talented.
I don't think the music matches the accolades.
I mean,
I don't think like as a rapper.
But
Yeah, I don't think music.
when you really think about it, nowadays in 2021, well, with music, are the most. It's not about just talent and your bars and like, you know what I mean. It's about other things. So it's kind of like, that's why I feel like Meg Thee Stallion has what she's going on. Like, that's what people want to hear. You feel me? Her songs are the ones that's going trending, whatever.
I think the reason why Meg Thee
I don't listen to
Stallion,
her, but
exactly. So the reason why she's even successful is because before she even drops the song, even if the song is good or not, she already succeeded. You understand me? They already put that song in place to succeed already. She had like one of the worst. She had one of the worst albums for a female artist. And people are like, just because of the little incident she got into, they drown the fact that her music is not good. After that situation.
I think it was the first single that kind of carried it. What was the first single? I remember it's the first single. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was that project.
The Boys in the Hood sample, that one, and the thing, that Crybaby shit. The Crybaby shit. Those two kind of carried it to where I can see why it's relevant. It's not to say like I didn't like the album, but I can see why it's talked about. But like, the way it got, like, she gets carried to me, I think, like, at times, like...
He's right about that album. That album was not good. The only reason that the album did what it did was because the situation that happened. It was a sympathy, like, and whatever. On the album, she didn't even, like, give us anything that we wanted to hear. We wanted to hear some pain. We wanted to get to know you through the album. It was still some shaking ass twerking after you got shot. And I feel like that also, like, turned a lot of people off because a lot of people kind of felt like, girl, you just still out here shaking your ass, and you know what I mean? Like, we don't see the real you.
I think one of the better female albums last year was Amani Caesar. A lot of people don't.
Oh my God.
You know?
Was trash. It was really, it was terrible.
It was boring. I
was so disappointed, honestly, because
it was boring,
no,
bro.
because I fucked with Griselda so hard. I
like Amani. I want Amani to win. That shit was boring as hell to me, bro. Like I said, my favorite.
I know the lyrics.
No, my favorite female joint last year was Flo Milli. Flo Milli, it was just the out and out confidence of Flo Milli. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and she catch a beat.
So
she catch a beat like a motherfucker. but she still can rap. You understand? Like, to me, I think she has the package. I just I want to see exactly like where it progresses and how the story goes and shit, how it grows from here, because it was an EP and she gave me what an EP is supposed to give me. You get what I'm saying? It was that she stuck to that thematic, I am just that bitch shit, and like she's out here, she's that nigga, and it was that lyrically, it hit what it was supposed to hit. Her flow is crazy. I think her hook game is also amazing. That's why I kind of have her as my top.
Where's she from?
I think she's
down.
no, she's from I think she's from the Midwest somewhere, like one of those random states.
She made a freshman list though.
Yeah, it's definitely a state that like I can't remember right now off the top of my head, but it's somewhere.
Girlfriend? She's a rapper or a singer?
Sweetie?
Sweetie?
Yeah.
Sweetie's a rapper.
Sweetie is a model.
I never heard her music.
Period.
I think
She just started off.
It's terrible.
That's my type, nigga. You never heard that? Yo, god damn.
Yeah, it's not good. I really know Sweetie, like her whole persona, her whole aura, everything is super, super dope. She's amazing. She's got
She from
style,
Alabama.
but it's definitely not.
You know what?
You don't like. I like her singles.
You know how fly she is? I don't know her music. 90% of the world don't know her music, and she about to get a McDonald's meal.
No, but that's not gonna be a model.
Because she don't know. Because
that's what I say. That's how special she is, bro.
She be on live. She's on live eating. Like weird fucking shit. Like so,
Yeah,
I see some
like
Drake posted. Shout out to my man Drake Stacks. Drake posted this shit like she got the McDonald's. I said nobody trying to eat that nasty shit she be eating. She be putting like the fucking noodles, the noodle packets.
Shout out to my guy Drake.
Yeah, putting noodle packets on fucking popcorn. Like nobody want to eat that nasty shit. So I don't want her McDonald's, but that shit made her stand out. Like she knows how to work live. And I seen her perform.
I told my daughter last week we quit McDonald's, so we ain't gonna eat sweetie shit.
I seen her perform. She's a great performer. Shout out to DJ Miss Malone. DJ Miss Malone was
She's a great performer, but what songs is she performing?
Like I said, she had the My Type. She had the Blow the Whistle sample. She has singles, bro. That shit with Janae Aikoy. She has enough singles to do a Roll Loud set.
The song that got her popping was that My Neck, My Back sample. Kaya. You didn't hear that song?
That was her first shit that broke it through. But a lot of the A-list celebrity that comes with it was the relationship, obviously, with Quavo. Unfortunately, I don't want to leave it to that because then it sounds misogynistic. I don't want to leave it like it's attached to a man.
That's not misogynistic. That's how I found out about that girl. I tell you.
No, but
I'm not even trying to be funny. I never heard.
She's a good social media presence. Period. That's just what it is.
You just be so hard on female rappers.
That's that part.
Explain. Explain. Let's go into detail.
Sometimes you have to give them a chance. Okay, like Iggy Azalea, like they ran the girl out.
She's been out for 10 years.
Huh?
She's been out for 10 years.
She came out 10 years ago, you mean? She ain't been out for 10 years because you just not said I don't even remember her last.
But she been dropping music though.
She's been dropping music.
She's been dropping music.
It's not fair. So she came out with a song this year and it blows. They gonna
it's
be like,
not that.
She's been veteran for 10 years.
It's the black scent, bro. That's where she loses me,
but
bro.
she's been dropping music consistently. Like, you feel me? Like, she's been dropping. It's not like she was one of those people where you ain't know what the fuck happened to her. Like, you knew everything that was going on with her. Like, it's just that we weren't listening.
And all that. You know Playboy Cardi's her baby daddy.
I know that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you know, we kept in touch with her life, and then the nigga like cheated like right after and all that. But all right. So who's just a female that you think right now is like big, but just like off the merit of just the music?
I don't know. Nicki Minaj. Like,
I think City Girls might.
They're what?
Off the music. I think it's off the music. I think a lot of it's off the music.
I think a better question is, right?
I mean,
do you think it's any females that surpassed the goal and has a chance to surpass the goal?
Who the fuck is the goal?
Nicki Minaj is the goal.
Who is the goal?
Nicki Minaj
Who is the goal? You're not going to say that. You're not going to say that in Bed Style. We're not finna do that. We're not finna do that. No, that was that. First of all, we gonna. I want to know. This gonna be our last topic.
Nicki Minaj is better than Lil' Kim.
This gonna be our last topic. I want to close it out with that because we want to talk about the
verses.
We're not
gonna do that.
Yeah, that's exactly what we do.
We're not gonna do that.
That's exactly. We gonna
Monster's Lil' Kim whole career, bro. Monster verse. It's her whole career.
No, it's not. What the fuck? You ain't hear the Benjamin's verse, my nigga? But you did not hear the whole Quiet Storm, my nigga?
Alright, at the end of the day, you see what happened, right? When Nicki passed away, she couldn't hit no more.
Possibly.
Obviously, she wasn't writing those bars.
Possibly.
You gotta put Quiet Storm.
No, we're not doing that. Like the jump off wasn't a hit.
No,
hit.
Listen, after Biggie died, after Biggie
Light Us Up wasn't a hit. I'm tripping.
Light Us Up
it was decent.
Light Us Up wasn't.
Oh
man, Ladies Night came out after the Ladies Night remix came out after Big died.
Oh, this is giving
what
up
are we
Nicki Minaj
talking
the
about?
greatest.
But she was only still getting
Like I said,
that
we're
love.
gonna be. Let's talk about women's rap as a whole, and let's end it because that was the topic I was gonna bring up last. I was gonna bring up they used to do a versus who would win.
All right.
Don't answer the question now.
So we can still talk about Nicki. We'll get to that verse.
So alright, so let's.
I'm trying to show you the impact of the queen. You understand?
Why do you think there's so many dogs? There's Asian dog, Cuban dog, cash dog.
I do believe
all of these dogs because they were
Nicki's
influenced by
impact is
Nicki Minaj.
undeniable. So I don't want you to. What I don't like is when I hit people. This is I feel like what sometimes.
Do you know Nicki's
I be feeling like
hold up. Do you know Nicki's a reason they count albums the streams for albums now?
Yes, I know.
I realize that.
I realize that, but my situation is this, and I be feeling like sometimes I be feeling like Skip, like how Skip this to LeBron. That's what I be for Nicki at times. Nicki has no album better than what you call it.
What's that?
All right, you know what? That's
Pink Friday's a classic, bro.
Pink Friday's a fucking.
So I'm not trying to argue with these girls, and they jump me. Pink Friday's a classic, bro. You cannot argue with them.
Pink Friday is a classic for females.
Listen, if I argue with my listen, that effect. Listen, when I was younger and I seen the effect what hardcore had on my sisters and the females, okay, but I was grown. I was not understanding my little sisters and them. What Nicki and them did to them, bro.
My nigga,
she had a
Nicki Minaj does not have a big mama thing. Let's talk about B-side tracks. We talk about B-side tracks. Nicki don't have one of those. Where everybody knows. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. You know what? So what I can say is this.
Back to Kim.
Nicki Lane, I think Nicki spearheaded a dope ass lane when she was the only person by herself, and I'm not saying that's not an insult because people think that I carry that as an insult. It's not an insult. You know how hard it is to be the first person you have to navigate your way through and shit like that.
She carried this shit.
She carried female rap. It would be like how I introduced you would never have happened if it wasn't for Nicki Minaj.
Okay, can I ask you this question?
I only got.
Can I ask you this question?
You understand what I'm saying?
Can I ask you this question?
But years ago.
When Little Kim was around, right? How many rappers was Little Kim better than? Male rappers. Answer that question.
That was you win that one. You win that one.
Nah.
I don't
Let's go to
And then when you talk about Little Kim, you gotta
No.
talk about Foxy.
That's the one. That's the one I got.
In the 90s.
I'm
Nicki is a pop artist. She's not a rapper.
Oh no, but when she raps, nobody's.
That's the shit that fucks with me. You know how? That's why I be feeling like Skip Bayless. You know how Skip Bayless be like, when LeBron drives, he's the greatest
Nicki's
person.
just a female version of
When Nicki rap, it be
She's
like,
a female version of
no, she's
Drake.
not, because her music is not as good
No,
as
what I'm
Drake's.
saying, listen. When I said she's a female version of Drake, right? Y'all want Nicki to rap the same way everybody wants Drake to rap.
Nah, y'all right. Massive Attack.
But Nicki and Drake is gonna make the music.
We all love
they wanna make.
Fireflies.
You
We all
understand me? Just because you don't think Nicki music is as at a point in time, Nicki was bigger than Drake. Let's not forget this.
I feel you, but I just can't mess with
Nicki kind of fucked up her status when she was messing with Drake Enemy.
No, people.
Me, right? Where do you feel like women rappers need to improve the most? Because you don't feel like it's the thing. You told me, you said already, it's not the subjects of it. You feel it's broad enough. So
Yeah, I just feel like the girls who actually can rap be too cocky. They be thinking that I don't have to do this. I don't have to work it because I can just rap. I got bars. So that's one thing. People be thinking they're too good to do certain things. Another thing is that I feel like a lot of people don't have the work ethic. That's a big thing because hard work beats talent and talent doesn't work hard. And I feel like that's a big thing with female rappers. I feel like a lot of them is lazy. They think I'm nice or I'm pretty, I'm cute, whatever. Supposed to be handed to them and they don't put in the work. So I really think it's about like the work ethic.
the work ethic.
And then also whoever you got behind you and the money.
I mean, but that you can't do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You work
So-
with what you work
Say
with.
that question again?
All right, what you think is missing as far as like women rap?
Content.
That's what she said. She think like you can find it if you look hard enough.
If you're looking for the right
No, but
person,
you need
there's
it.
somebody for
Listen.
every lane. that you want.
Yeah. But you need the one female that can give you everything in one. That could just put everything in one. You understand?
Stunning girl can do that.
Nicki Minaj
believe in
does
that
that to me,
much?
but you know.
You believe in
he's
Stunning
always
Girl?
like-
Yeah, she's
She could
really
do it
good.
if she really wanted to. But the thing about Nicki, she can do that if she wanted to. The thing about Nicki, Nicki don't follow. She's just stubborn, and she wants to work and do things by herself. If Nicki was to ever sit down and have like one of these niggas curate her album, oh my God! You remember, Lil' Kim had Biggie curate the first album and shit, and then Puffy and them niggas help her with the second and third album. Listen. If this girl ever sat down, this girl do an album.
Who fault is that though?
That's to show you her fucking talent.
Like more from female rappers would be albums. I mean like full point albums. I think like what happens, but like, and I think that probably might play with most rappers today. Probably
Yeah, I was about to say rappers.
Yeah, so that ain't even a female thing. It's I think everybody's super focused on the singles. You understand what I'm saying?
Can I ask you something? Do you think people are capable of putting together great bodies of work? Because for me, I don't hear that many great bodies of work. Like, I'll listen to a project and I'm like, okay, I'll never listen to this project again. There's probably like a few songs in here I'm gonna add to my playlist, but overall, will I listen to this project straight through again? Probably not.
So what's the last female album you heard like that?
That's what I was just about to ask. What's the last
mixtape?
female album that put together a great body?
I fuck with Lakia's project that she put together recently. Lakia. Quality Control. Stunner Girl had a good project, a mixtape that she just dropped. Who else dropped? I fuck with Flo Millie's project. Kinnaman had a good project too.
I know what I think was classic. The Period project.
Who's that?
The City Girls.
No, yes. City Girls.
Period.
City on Lock too. City on Lock was a slept on project. City Girls.
I think was the thing about City on Lock that fucked people up was they was on the Period project, right? And then Act Up blew up, and that's not even on that one. Act Up blew up because of the little girl doing it on the thing on I think it was Snapchat. I don't know. It was TikTok or Snapchat, but I think it was before TikTok. It was on Snapchat where she was lip syncing, realizing it, and everybody was like, "Yo, where the fuck is this? This is not on this album. Where the fuck?" And then they had to make that a single. That's a testament to how people, because it was a B-side song, and they had to put it out because it was like it wasn't even on the album.
I'm
It was just
so
some little girl
musically inclined. You could go back to my Twitter, right? And when Period first dropped, I tweeted. I said, "Act Up is the fucking best song in this project. That's my shit."
No, but I don't think
tweeting all
was it on
lyrics.
Period? It was the
Oh,
project.
yeah, the project after Period.
Yeah.
Girl Code.
No, so I don't know. It was the project.
Yeah, recently.
No, it was
No, see, I'm thinking.
So
which
I know
one?
the project that they
No,
was
the
pushing.
Percolate.
The project that they was pushing, that was the shit with
No,
Twerk.
remember
When
what's the name got leaked, and they had to put the album out before they even had announced the City on Lock.
Oh yeah. Actually, you are right. I remember something did happen
And
with
they was
that.
tight about the shit.
Mhm.
They didn't do what
And
it
that's
was.
why they didn't.
no,
get
so that's why I
the
think
thing.
so I think Act Up was on that. But I remember like
I know it was on Girl Code.
It was on Girl Code. But it was when
It
City on Lock
wasn't-
came out that Girl
it
Code
was
on
another
Girl Code.
it came
Girl
no,
Code is
the
an
album
album.
I know the album
Girl
that they
Code
was
is an
pushing.
Girl Code is the
JT.
middle. First was Period. Girl Code.
Girl
then City
Code
on
is the
Lock.
Carisha carried album.
Yes, correct.
She carried the album, Young Miami.
She don't write her shit though.
But she carried the album.
She don't care.
But her girl was locked up, but she
but
carried the
See
album.
what I'm saying?
That's all.
You know, ghostwriters to me ain't the worst thing in the world. I'm not
It's
talking
not
about
the
the
worst
topic
thing.
we
It's
were talking about earlier.
It's not the worst thing in the world, but if you can't write some shit yourself, if you can't write some fire shit yourself, then you ain't no fucking go, and you ain't close to it.
You know,
And if you put out some whack ass verse like that was on a DJ Khaled song that you wrote, that ain't go shit.
That's why Beyonce is one of the goals too, because she can write and she got writers.
she knows when to let people help her. I get what you're saying. Did we count? All right, with all the verses Beyonce right.
She penned.
But that she had, that-
Listen, she don't need to pen no more songs when she penned Survive her career.
No, all right, but can we? I mean, when she goes, what would you rate Beyonce like as a female rapper when she actually writes, when she actually raps? I like her verses when she raps.
Your verses they don't miss.
They don't miss, but you know, she ain't no
But do you
Mary.
take her serious?
If she ain't no Mary, I think Mary better.
Who, Brooklyn? Some Brooklyn?
I would take Mary over.
I can't take Mary over Beyonce. I like Beyonce versus better. That Savage verse hit. All right, then, so who right now is the current queen?
There's no current queen because there's only one queen, bro. She hasn't gone.
Yeah,
Who is the current queen, bro?
You know,
Nicki
listen.
Minaj. All right, so say that.
All right, yeah.
Is
Nicki
she
Minaj is the current queen, but right now the girls They all need to like step it up. It's bitches coming, but they not coming hard enough. They need to like. Another thing is that a lot of them, they be too busy dick riding Nicki Minaj to even try to compete with her. And it's nothing wrong with a little friendly competition. Like, you know what I mean? There's nobody, everybody's too busy dick riding her.
Ain't no such thing as friendly competition with Nicki. Nicki take everything personal.
As she should.
She take everything personal.
She the queen.
You sneeze the wrong way, just know you're blocked, deleted, never again. Don't ever talk about the queen.
I'll be the queen, bro. Okay, that's like
yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Nicki is just never, it's never happening. Like, I like what you saying, and I think like with niggas like, yeah, you can have like, that's my man's, but I'm gonna sell this nigga. We drop the same day, it's up and it's stuck. You understand? With Nicki, it's none of that. Nicki's not allowed to do
so that means that you yacht a lot. That's giving me that what you're saying is that the girls are just scared to compete with Nicki.
I think they are.
But yeah, you think she's not a GOAT though. So how does that make sense?
I think a lot of niggas scared of LeBron. I don't think LeBron the fucking GOAT. Man, niggas scared of LeBron. LeBron ain't the fucking GOAT.
You talking some bullshit. that's another topic for another day and shit. Know what I mean?
That's why we stick to rap, bro. But you understand? But it's like that. Yo, it's like, yo, just because you, like, I never said she wasn't the nicest of her era. I never said she's not. To me, she's the second. She's the second of
all about her.
Yeah, she the GOAT of your, definitely. You
Lil' Kim wasn't the nicest of her era.
She was the GOAT of her era.
But the thing is, can we talk about Foxy Brown? Because
no, we can't talk about, because Il Nana's not fucking with hardcore. We can't talk about no Foxy Brown. And she Trini. So I'm supposed to sound with her technically, because I'm Trini. But so technically I'm supposed to sound with her. Technically I'm supposed to sound with Nicki, because Nicki Trini. But it's not the point. The point is,
you sound with Bed-Stuy.
Pretty much.
That's what you did. You open the show to stop.
No, but seriously, Foxy Brown, the firm, like she was. I don't know. I fuck with Foxy. I like Il Nana. I still listen to Foxy.
Growing up, I was Foxy over Kim. Growing up, so.
To me, growing up, Foxy and Little Kim was the same. I had the same love for both of them growing up as a kid. So my mom played both of them, but to me, they were like, they both, you know.
Who's your mother's favorite female rapper?
I don't think. My mom's favorite rapper is Biggie. She don't fuck with female. Like, I don't know who her favorite female rapper is.
You gotta ask her.
Hi, mommy. I'm on the show. I want to ask you a question. They want to know. Who's your favorite female rapper growing up? Because I told them you used to always play Foxy and Kim. So who will you pick? Oh, female rapper of that time. Which one though? Which one? Oh my God!
Because y'all said she didn't run no errors. What you talking about? Y'all said she ran no errors.
She said she's not going with anger.
She called him by the real name.
Yeah, no, because my mom, she knew her, like they knew
my sister went to high school too. They went to John Dewey together. Shout out to Dewey, man.
Alright, bye mommy, love you. Oh, she said everybody. Exactly, mommy, that's what I said. That's why they not hitting no more, because nobody was writing their shit no more. Period. And that's why Nicki's to go. Alright, love you, mommy, bye.
Where Nicki's single at? Where's that at? Nicki's scared to drop a single.
She dropped looking at
Nicki's scared. What year was this? What year was this? What year was this?
She dropped that.
She sat there and dropped a mixtape. A mixtape she dropped.
And it still went crazy.
It hit because we all loved it. We all had
And
millions
then
of times to it.
Fractions.
We all got
Fractions.
But why she ain't dropping a single yet? She's nervous. She's nervous. She's a little nervous. She don't need to be nervous because, listen, Nicki, whether or not you hit or miss, you are the GOAT of your era. Nobody can say shit. Huh?
You know she's a legend.
That's what I'm saying. But what you want to kick it with is, right now, who are your top 3 favorite female rappers? We're talking about right now.
Nicki Minaj, of course, for one.
Nigga said Nicki Minaj, of course.
After Nicki Minaj, I'm saying, like I said, I'm fucking with Stunning Girl Heavy right now.
For a fact. I'm gonna listen to it because you vouching. You vouching. I'm gonna be in your DM like, this ain't it. I'm gonna listen. You just put mad pressure on Stunner. I'm on you now. Because she done,
She be talking. But I really love Lady London because I feel like overall, people say that she can't make songs or whatever. She hasn't really dropped that many singles, but overall, like she's a female artist that I personally like relate to, and I like, you know what I mean. I like to listen to. I like her soothing voice. You feel me? She's a vibe for me.
Gotcha. All right, and so for me, I'll go with Big Lotto. That's a
I fuck with Lotto.
I feel like Lotto. 2, I'm gonna go with fucking. I don't know. You got like a bunch of like these New York drill women rappers. I feel like if you lump them into one person, it'd be dope. But the person I go with is Billy B. I love her so much.
Yeah, no, I love her too.
I ended up getting to tell her like, please just be consistent. That's what I hate about you. Like you just not consistent.
But she just had a
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's the thing too.
Because my bitch, my baby mother, she gets a bag regardless. She don't need a rap.
But that's I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck
No,
about that. I love music.
But this is what I say about, you know what I mean, when it comes to the New York girls. I say this all the time, and you know, New York people. Period. Like once you're a person that's already getting money, you already, you know, living your life. New York people, yeah, they're already getting money. They're already living their lifestyle. They don't really need to do rap. So it's just like
I heard on that thing. She just she did something with Fergie, and she just did something with not Devin, Lola Brooke. That Lola Brooke song is.
That's supposed to be. I want that song to blow up so bad.
yeah, that's so good though.
Yo, Billy,
It's like the hottest
he
song.
keeps
walk.
bars. Why should he doing this?
She be walking everybody's verses.
If you're not gonna take serious, don't do it no more.
Billy
Because your shit
but
is too
Lola,
good.
the way she came on that track, that shit is beautiful to me.
I like
Yeah, no, I love the collab
that shit
together.
is
I was
off,
talking to the
man.
collab. And I want to say something about New York females, which I respect heavily. It's no hate or no funny egos really with New York girls.
Unless your name is
Sometimes,
Cardi and Nicki.
I mean, yeah.
Unless your name is that.
I mean, yeah, well, we'll see what happens when the girls that's like on the rise, you know, get to that next level. We'll see if they have the same energy.
Yeah.
But right now, I feel like the love and the support between New York female rappers is so dope, and I really fuck with it. You feel me? Like they all support each other. When somebody drops, they all posting it. When somebody, you know, they collab, everything. So I really love and respect that. I love that female empowerment that New York females have because I don't see that in no other city. So I feel like most of the New York girls that are lit support each other, and I really, really respect and appreciate
That's
that.
dope. Better than like a lot of New York rappers, but thing. All right, so I gave you Lotto, I gave you Billy B, and my third is Cardi. That's my three right now.
Cardi, woo!
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Right.
I don't know. Do we count Young M.A?
Well, what did he say? Me and Drake laughed at that one.
So I gotta name industry rappers.
No, it doesn't link to. You heard me say Billy B. She not in the show.
Yeah,
I mean, like if we
Talk about like
if we can't do Cardi,
rising new.
if it gotta be
fresh.
so it gotta be rising. No, I can say like for right
Fresh,
now.
yeah. Fresh right now.
Nicki Minaj, Lola Brooke, Billy B.
Okay.
All right. I'm mad that thing M.A. ain't getting mentioned. I love M.A. M.A. is she
So
to me.
she want to be a female or not?
The thing about M.A. as a star nigga, the only person in the industry that will record for.
But this is what you take yourself out of that category. She's not a female rapper.
No, but like I said, as a nigga from the star,
She
I don't know about
gonna be
women from the
trans-
star, but as a nigga from the star, the person that represents me the most in the industry is Young M.A.
Do you know if
She
you
wakes
call
up and does
her-
regular
if you
style
call her
nigga
a
things.
female, she might take offense to that shit.
No, she calls herself the queen, so I
Yeah,
know
she does. She goes up to the queen and why?
You know what I mean?
Who would you want to see perform live?
I don't know. It's a hard question for me. That's why I asked you because it's like I haven't seen any of these girls.
I seen Billy perform live.
I've seen Billy. No, Billy. I've definitely seen Billy's probably the only girl I've seen perform live.
I don't fuck with Melly.
Who?
I fuck with Melly, but I feel like what's she doing?
Oh, Melly. Oh, and
She started to Tory Lane,
okay.
so I feel like first the
That's
situation
actually
happened where
met Melly.
Meek Mill was
She's
supposed to sign her,
And she went with
and
Tory.
she didn't go with Meek because he was trying to fuck her,
Yeah.
and she went with
As she
Tory,
should.
and then the situation happened when
Not as he should, bro. That's weird.
yeah, it is weird.
Is it?
And niggas need to know it is. Yeah, niggas need to stop doing that.
That's weird.
Niggas need to
You trying
stop
to
doing
sign
that.
If
her.
you like it, though.
I'm
I'm not asking you to fuck me for
No,
the
if
record.
you trying to
I want to
back
say
up,
something.
if you trying to
I
sign
really
her,
want to
sign
say
her.
something.
Okay, but let all right.
Let me say something as a woman, like no funny shit like managers. If you trying to manage a girl, if you trying to like A&R her, if you trying to work with her, do not fuck her. Don't do it. Like just don't do it. Like that shit is bad work. That's nasty.
Yeah, I have personal
Don't do it.
experience.
It's drama. Don't do it.
That's why I will say, find sign female rappers. One thing, so as we wrap up, what I want to know is, alright then, so only a few, we have so many of that level, like a little bit beneath Cardi or Kim or Nicki, right? How do you break out from that pack where you're like, there's a bunch of women to like that A-list thing? I think Roc Nation might have demonstrated it perfectly with Megan. But how do you do that with like a female? So how do you break out from like the pack to like Pepsi commercials?
I personally feel like it's literally like who you have behind you, to be honest. Cause I feel like a lot of female rappers, which I said this earlier, I don't know if I said this on air or off air, but like I feel a lot of female rappers don't have like certain people, like another female around them or an older sister or someone to keep them in a certain light. And I feel like a lot of girls get distracted and start doing ghetto shit. They always in drama, and then that's when endorsements don't want to fuck with them. They can't get sponsors. They can't change the lane because they're too busy being known for like drama rather than like, music.
You think Koi could break into that A-list?
Yeah, she's breaking into it right now. I mean, yeah.
Well, what about you, Pree? What would you give like advice to a woman to like trying to break out from like regular like everyday artists? There's a bunch of women in here to like that A-list part, like gold lane. How do you break into that?
I don't think it's a direct answer to that.
Yeah,
You just have to have the glow. You just gotta be it.
It's something you born with. It's not something.
You just gotta be it. I'm sorry to say it. You understand me? Not everybody is it. You just have to be it.
Yeah, you also have to have that backing and money to put you in that lane, because there's some people who have it, but they just don't have the money.
You see how a lot of corny dudes.
That's what he tried to say about Megan.
No, but
think
about Megan though. Megan though doesn't lack talent. That's the thing about the female section of rap. The female section of rap is actually more talented than the male section of rap. You understand me? Because they can actually fucking rap.
They have to be extra because
it's not too many sweeties in the female rap.
Sweetie's aight too.
No, she's not.
You don't think she aight as a rapper?
No.
I said aight. You think she trash?
The reason why she's lit because she's 1-on-1. She's like a Krayshawn.
You think she trash?
I think she's the bottom tier rapping wise. I like her how she looks. I like her whole aura. I like everything about
gorgeous,
her.
But like rap, I think she's bottom tier.
Yeah, rapping wise,
I can't answer the questions you asked that. You answered that motherfucker directly. I can't. Alright. So So the question was how do I don't like. I do believe it's backing. I believe it's like proper backing, and that's the situation.
And you have to be receptive to that backing, because once again, a lot of females, a lot of women.
This is what stops Nicki from being the GOAT.
They're not receptive to, constructive criticism. They're not receptive to people telling them like their ideas. They're not receptive to that. Mm-hmm. And everything's about a collaboration.
You crazy, bro.
That's what we had. That was the conversation we had. But preach on that collaboration shit, because a lot of women are too divas. So
too easy to collaborate. And in the industry, if you can't collaborate, if you're not like getting people money, if you're not like putting money on people's pockets by collaborating, niggas ain't gonna respect you and wanna fuck with you. If you feel like you can do everything by yourself, like. No,
that's a thing.
Yes, it is.
That's a thing.
You gotta be in them clubs.
You think so?
Yeah, you gotta be in them clubs.
You can't be Rhapsody.
Nah, you can't be Rhapsody.
You can't be Rhapsody.
I mean, Rhapsody. Even though I fucks with her, I think she's one of the greatest. I should have put it in my shit. I mean, damn. I can't knock none of the girls off that I named and shit. So. I mean, shout out to Rhapsody. He would have made top 5 if I would have had to name 5.
Rhapsody, I actually got to have a conversation with her on Clubhouse about, female rap and stuff. So that was super dope. She had came into my room.
That's dope. All right, man. So let's wrap it up. I just want to hail the queen of female rap media, Miss Little Chit Chat. I just coordinated her today. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm happy that I came.
This is the queen right here of female rap media. You understand what I'm saying? Pretty girls love trap music. You're not going to. This is the source right here. Not even disappointed. You're not going to be steered wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Shorty has it. She lets you know everything before it's about to happen. Nah, for real. So that's no cap. Please let them know sites where they can see you at, Instagram and all that type of shit.
You guys can follow me, Little Miss Chit Chat on Instagram, Hot Topic Stuff on Twitter, and LittleMissChitChat.tv.
It's a fact, man. Pree, let them know what you got going on, Gaza City and all that.
I'm out here, man, working, I mean, probably jump back in the booth soon and shit. They've been begging, but in Gaza City out there and shit, I mean, go check it out and shit.
I've resigned to the fact that I'm probably going to get shot over Gaza the City. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I have nothing to do with it, it's just him and
you're on that
show? The most controversial shit in Brooklyn. So you understand what I'm saying? I've resigned the fact that I've done this show. Like, gonna wear blue.
Shout out to my guy KO.
Yeah, shout out to Forrest, man. Yo, man, Slap Shot here once again on allhiphop.com. Shout out to Hip Hop Dose for housing us as usual. Let me see what else we got. The Vent. Motherfucking ADD podcast should be coming back soon. So yeah, man, it's just been a lot of work, man. Shout out to TT behind the camera. Yo, D, I shouldn't call you that. Mr. Mayo.
Mr. Mayo
for housing us.
Check out the Car Chronicles 2 on his IG page, man.
Mr. Mayo. How you pronounce it?
Car Chronicles.
Chronicles. Alright, Deli on busting my ass. Those alliterations ain't gonna make it right
Let's
now.
go to his IG page, official Mr. Mayo.
Official Mr. Mayo. Follow me, Slap Shot here. Follow I Am Complex for some of the dopest pictures in hip hop.
And Pree We Trust.
And we out.